Bloody palms, a pounding heart, some cuts, scrapes, and bruises, maybe even a few tears.
Journalists at the California Highway Patrol Media Bootcamp in Sacramento, they got a feel for the rigorous training involved to become a CHP officer. Our Nataly Tavidian was one of those journalists who huffed and puffed her way through. Nataly, how was it?
Melissa and Scott, I'm going to leave the policing to the experts, but my one-day CHP boot camp was an eye-opening experience. I learned a lot. I learned that for every 100 people who apply, only one person makes it into the CHP Academy, and nearly half of those won't graduate. The CHP says that it's constantly looking for new recruits, and they tell us that it's getting tougher and tougher to find a good fit. Officers say this is not just a job.
It's a career.
David Medina is a highway patrol officer based in Santa Maria. His career requires important training and tactics so that he and his fellow officers come home safe every day. Which is why for every officer on the force, it all starts here.
So I just want to absorb as much as I can.
With intense training. Let's go! Before putting on the uniform, cadets go through 27 weeks of this.
The insight into that training this morning,
which eventually can lead to this.
This is where we start our day in briefing.
David Medina remembers his academy time like it was yesterday. He graduated 15 years ago.
And I look back at it now and it's like, wow, that was good times back then.
So to understand what Medina and all officers go through, we joined the CHP for a full day at the Academy in West Sacramento.
Is this a covering a line on the individual in front of you?
This is intense. The CHP is not taking it easy on us at all.
Narrowing down all the important skills.
Tavidian, sir.
The physical training at the Academy was tough. You never know who you're going to run into that may be more physically fit than you. It's good to keep your endurance up.
We're going through the same training that all the cadets go through here. 22.
This training is supposed to prepare cadets physically and mentally for the rigorous part of the job as a California Highway Patrol officer.
They break you down and they build you back up. So you know your strengths. They know you can recover from that.
Conquering fears might be a part of it, too.
you're scared or not or whatever, this is the experience of an officer, 30 years.
Are you going to tell me what to yell?
I'll let you do whatever you feel is right.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Okay, I'm terrified. Learning when and when not to use force is one of the most important factors of law enforcement training. Officers say you never know what to expect, something we learned in this situation. Taking the role of an officer, I was asked to perform a traffic stop. That's when the actor angrily charged out of the car. I don't need the wallet. No, I have the license and registration.
You said you wanted my insurance.
Yep.
Well, you might not ever get into shooting, but you have to be prepared for what you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
yeah.
Good job.
Most of the time, the officer, his demeanor you can control the situation.
Officers say any basic traffic stop can turn into a high-risk situation. They want to stay away from using force. On right now?
Safety's still on, okay. That bead right where you shoot.
But this training teaches all the right skills to know when and how to apply it.
My objective is to come home every night.
The cadets must master driving.
They're the best of the best, in my own opinion. So, and attending this academy, I'm seeing that on a daily basis.
It's difficult to learn, but cadets like Deontay Hall have to be able to control a patrol car while it's skidding.
The training, since this is a different side, everything's new.
It's kind of hard because you're not used to driving fast, taking corners at 80, 90 miles an hour. And that does an issue for some people. But I do believe that you can train and get better with that.
The academy is so competitive. In the next go-around, the Highway Patrol expects 10,000 applicants. Only about 400 will make it in. And when those 27 weeks are over...
It's pretty nerve-wracking because you have still a lot to learn, a lot different to learn than what they learned in the academy. once you're off of break-in, that's the best feeling you have. You're out by yourself. You're doing what you have to do, what you learned, and hopefully make it through 30 years.
And again, only a portion of those will make it to the academy, graduate, and go through 27 weeks of training like you saw. Go onto our website for the CHP fountain ceremony and more exclusive web-only video of all of the trainings that I went through. Reporting in Santa Maria, Nataly Tavidian, KCOY 12 Central Coast News.